Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time, since there's so much to cover at the toy fair, I decided, you know what, why don't we do this via a live hangout? And basically it's just going to be me. We're going to do a Transformers Insane Asylum podcast episode talking more about what's going on with the toy fair, but I wanted to do an analysis by myself, because we probably won't be doing the podcast till about Monday, because we got a couple of special things going around for that. So with that out of the way, I just wanted to say that, but we are going to cover the toy fair. There's another thing that I have to mention, is that some people in the chat may notice that the chat is a little different. Hello, Caden Pinkerton? I think that's what... Oh, God, my battery's running low now. Damn it. Give me a sec. I am a professional. Where's the cord? Got like 50 cords over here. That's the cord. Yes. There's a can down there for whatever reason. I need to pick that up. Okay. All right, now that I got this plugged, let's go ahead and talk about the chat. So what's going on with the chat is, you may have noticed there's a new $sign right next to the smiley face thing at the bottom of the chat. Basically what that means is you guys can now donate money to the stream, to me. I know I just made that sound incredibly selfish. I'm not saying that anyone is going to donate money, but I just figured, why not have it? So I just wanted to point that out, that if you guys want to do that, there it is. But you guys don't need to. It's just something to add to us. So yeah, I thought what they were going to do is, you know how when you enter something in the chat, you got that little thing that looks like an arrow? I thought they would have the money sign next to it. So some people would probably hit that instead of the arrow thing. So I just wanted to warn everyone before clicking anything, because I feel like someone's gonna accidentally donate money. But yeah, that's just a little thing. It's called the super chat. If you guys want to find out more information about what's going on with the super chat, I'm going to shout out everyone in the chat. Yes, I actually have the chat going this time. All right, Caden Pinkerton, I believe that's your name. Hey, can't wait. I'm a big fan of your channel. I love the animations and everything. You are one of a kind. Thank you so much, Caden. Brick says, please. Yes, that is the magic word. Maroyasha? I think that's it. What's going on? We doing some analysis here? Yes, we are. Caden says, can't wait for the Trypticon. I can't wait either. Nah, man, Seaspray is I'm generally hyped for that. You'd actually be surprised with what I'm really hyped for. Guys, all the remolds are fucking awesome. Knight Templar 29 TF says, hey, hello. Yo, what's up? Bumblebee has a new mold. Can't wait for that. Drift has a new mold. It's a remold, but yeah, new. Trypticon was awesome. I gotta agree. There were some good reveals, but some large disappointments. Yeah. Overlord and Nautica what? Disappointed you? Jetfire48 says, hey, thank you for correcting me on some of the stuff, just like the Scourge and Nemesis Prime. Wink, wink. LSP Custom says hi. I'm not gonna read everything in the chat, but let's see. Andrew Waiters says, "What's up, guys?" Shout out to you. Ballistics, T-Fan Page, Wagon Pifting. I don't know what that means. Clone Ranger. There's an Overlord. Yes, there is. STE Man, give me a shout out. I love your videos. Well, there you go, STE Man. Optimus Prime, Crosshairs also has a remold. I noticed that. I was kind of wondering if it was or not, because I don't know. I don't know my Corvettes too well. EJ the Ender Knight. All of them are so awesome with detail, especially Megatron. I'm gonna point out Megatron later. OJ Bro 62. Hero Productions, William and Munn. Andrew Spirrell, I'm bad with names, and Bush Boy Reviews. So there you guys go. There's the shoutouts. Sorry if I don't get to every single comment, but let's go ahead and go through the Toy Fair stuff. I have to screen share this. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I think what I'm going to do is pull down the tab to that, and then have the TFW thing right over it. But let's see if I... Oh, yep, I'm screen sharing. Okay, cool. Let's see, where was it? It's right here. Okay, cool. So now I have the chat, and we can do some analysis. Yay! Hooray for technology! So we got that. Let's see. Maybe I can also move this over to where I just see the chat. Yeah, there we go. And there we are. Darth Spider 4, Randomus Ossity? I think that's what his name is. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about some Toy Fair stuff. Where are they revealing Onslaught and Cogman? I don't know. I think Onslaught's going to be part of a pack because they don't want to release too many figures, so they're going to release the Onslaught and then a couple of other characters in a pack. Because we heard that we're getting Combaticons with the Slug pack, so we don't know what that is. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with some of the things we know. We got Trypticon over here, and Trypticon looks pretty good. Lego blocks and more, you're all stupid. Well, that's not nice. Team Jackassery, hello, what's up? Let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Trypticon. Bloopity doopity. Hello, high skull or skillful grain. God, I know how to say that, but for some reason I can't. Hello, high skillful gamer. Okay, there we go. Anyways, moving on from the shoutouts and whatnot, let's focus on what's going on here. We got Trypticon going on, and my god, does this city mode look so cool. I love the fact that it's got a bunch of transparent green plastic on the top here. It's kind of like a bluish green, but I really do like that for whatever reason. It makes it look a little futuristic, doesn't it? It kind of does to me. But I think that this mode looks fantastic. You can see the size from it. You can see all the NOS and whatnot. There is something else that I'm going to point out in this photo, but I think we're also getting another figure. In fact, I can see it in the back. It looks like we're getting another figure that wasn't really pointed out. So, anyways, Trypticon looks pretty cool in his base mode. I was pretty excited. And I'm so glad that it's so much like its Generation 1 version and not like the Overlord base mode that kind of doesn't really look like the original Overlord. Although the original Overlord had a bunch of ramps and whatnot, so there's that. Anyways, so yeah, penis. I just want to remind everyone that this is where you can donate money. Okay, I'm not going to point that out every 5 seconds, but I'm just going to say if you guys do want to do that, you guys can go ahead and do so. Anyways, let's talk about Trypticon again. I really like the size of this. I wasn't too impressed with Fortress Maximus. Like, I really wanted him when he came out, or when he was first revealed. Then when he came out, I was just like, I wasn't sure. Hi, Keith. I wasn't sure about that, but this one, I really do like the look of it. And you got the little clips at the ends of the these protrusions coming out of the side. Don't know really what to call it. This wall barrier. You got some something to link with the leader class transformers in Fortress Maximus, so that's pretty cool. You can see the little purple car dude on the top there, so that's really awesome. I'm so glad that it comes with the purple car guy, and he transforms, which works because the Fortress Maximus that came out beforehand had the headmaster, so it kind of works with that. I also want to point out that, yeah, Trypticon is probably not going to be as big as Fortress Maximus. I'm fine with that because Fortress Maximus was the biggest transformer ever anyways. And I also want to point out, apparently there's a rumor that next Titans Returns or whatever lineup, the next Titan class figure is going to be Skrapnel, which I really hope it's that because I love Skrapnel. And I also want to point out that, oh, full tilt, thank you for that. I also want to point out that so many people are complaining about this too. Like, either it's got too much detail, which I find fascinating because people complain that there's not enough detail in some toys. People are complaining that it's too much like its Generation 1 version. And I'm just sitting here thinking, if it was not like its Generation 1 version, you'd be complaining about that. So, I really don't get people. I think this is a perfect Trypticon. The base mode just looks amazing. Let's see. Got a couple of guns on the top. And there, let's talk about the figure that I spotted. You can see kickback right here. And originally I thought, okay, they just added kickback because they have probably the other Insecticons. I haven't seen the other Insecticons. So what that means is kickback is going to get a re-release. Because you can see the Cosmos, it's the same thing that we got previously. So, for anyone who missed out on Skrapnel, you're going to get another Skrapnel. You're going to get another opportunity to get Skrapnel, and you know what? I probably recommend that more because I really don't like Reflector in the last one. So there's that. 360 Swipe Gamer. Hey, what's up? Sorry if I'm not talking to anyone in the chat, but at least the chat's here on the side so people can read it later on in the stream. Anyways, so yeah, that, and also Bumblebee's got a gun, but I think it's the top spin Twintwist gun, so nothing really new going on there. But I really do think that that Skrapnel is going to be a re-release of the original one. Anyways, moving on from that. Sorry if I go off topic quite a bit. I love the orange transparent plastic, and I love the fact that it's not just orange. He also has the green to go with it. I think that's really awesome. Because usually they'll just reuse the same transparent plastic or just paint over some transparent plastic, but they didn't for this one. And then we can see the Legends Bumblebee being held by Trypticon. I think that is absolutely fantastic that you can actually hold a Transformers toy by his hands. Oh my god, the gun on the top of the head is fantastic. Look at that thing. Doesn't look like it's got an extreme amount of articulation, but I could be wrong because it does look like the entire turret section does rotate on that axis. In fact, it has to for the transformation, I believe. So there's that. But yeah, this figure just looks so good. Look at the head. Look at the detail on that thing. My god, that thing is huge! There's a deluxe trigger happy beside it for the size comparison. And yeah, again, it's probably not going to be as tall as Fortress Maximus, but in Generation 1, Fortress Maximus was like the biggest transformer, so. Oh my god, I can't stop gushing at this, and I really don't understand. FYI, the guns pop out. Okay, cool. I really don't understand where people are getting from complaining about this. I really just don't. You know, sometimes I would understand it, but I mean, come on. Oh yeah, the other complaint that people had were that Trypticon was not the figure that they voted for. And I'm just like, that's the one I wanted. It's a giant robotic dinosaur. And either way, if it's not the #1 figure that you wanted and you want Skrapnel or Omega Supreme, is this still a loss? No, not really. You got Trypticon. So, anyways, yeah, just my God, the scales on the back. That just blows me away. I love this thing. Look at the little details inside it. That is so good. So good. I really do like this thing. The cannons on the top is just fantastic. Oh my God, look at that thing. And there's like a difference between the plastics here. You can see the orange and the green right there. That's pretty cool. Or no, that was actually just the lighting. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, there's not really much more I can say about this except I'm gushing over it. Let's go over to Full Tilt, which I forgot his headmaster name. Does anyone remember what his headmaster name is? First one to do that will get a shout out. Congrats on almost 5,000. Yes, I almost had 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I went to bed the other day, and then I woke up and I went up 10 subscribers, which is awesome. You hate Trypticon? That's fine. Wipeout. Okay, the headmaster's name is Wipe. Thank you, Jetfire48. And thank you, Maro Yasha. You were so close on that, so I'm just going to give you the shout out anyways. Anyways, this figure looks pretty cool. It also looks like a purple version of Scrapper to me. Just with the giant wheels, the boxy look, the head. Just looks like a Decepticon Scrapper. Or, what am I saying? Scrapper was a Decepticon. Just a purple Scrapper. But yeah, that is freaking awesome. I love that. I do know that there's a spaceship mode, but they don't have it on display. I'll see if I can get the photo, just so that we can talk about that quickly. And someone asked earlier, yes, I have Facebook, but I'm trying to keep my Facebook friends and my my YouTube fans separate now. Let's see. Okay, we got Trypticon. We got the full profile pictures. Oh yeah, there's another thing. This is probably going to be the SDCC exclusive version. So you have that. It's a darker color scheme with the green and purple, and just looks pretty good. Tons of stickers, though. I will say a ton of stickers, and I don't like stickers. Yeah, I really do think this is going to be the SDCC one. You got chrome on the feet and then on the gun and whatnot. Yeah, that looks like the SDCC one. I will admit, yeah, Trypticon looks better in black. There's the spaceship mode. I really like the spaceship mode. I'm getting a call. Hello? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, Trypticon looks pretty cool in his spaceship mode. It's not the Nemesis, I understand that, but at least you have a spaceship mode, and it looks like you can put a Transformers figure inside that to pilot it. Yes! Want that! I always wanted a little deluxe figure to fit into something other than my house, which it barely can. Have you seen my shelf? It's crowded. Anyways. But yeah, it just looks so awesome. It looks like his head makes up the front of it. That is so cool. You can see like what would be the eyes. You can see Full Tilt is still on the top there, but I think I would put him in the cockpit of this. It's got little wings too, so you have that. Just, I mean, my God. That is freaking awesome. And then there's the base. Pretty cool. Lots of room to do whatever you want. And it's perfect with those headmasters too. So perfect. And it looks like you got some opening doors on the side here. I hope there is. I think if Fortress Maximus was missing one thing, it's hidden areas to put little figures in. I think that was really missing on that. And I think this one might have it. It's just so good. I love it. And you got this little thing that forms a tower too. Oh, I love it. I think what they should have done was have a launching feature for this little guy, but one, I'm not sure how well he rolls with the clip-on wheels, and two, I don't mind this. Just so awesome. I'm not gonna give you your my Skype. I'm keeping that separate from YouTube too. Anyways, so yeah, that's the prototype, and you can see full tilt at the bottom here. Pretty awesome. There's some detail about the legs, the head, wipeout right there. Oh my god, I'm loving this thing. All right, so with that out of the way, let's go on to the other stuff. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Let's see. Let's start with the rescue bots. I know people don't like rescue bots, but let's just start on the rescue bots. And let's try and keep on topic to what we're talking about. I know everyone's going off on like Voyager Hound and all the other figures. Megatron is a big deal, Bumblebee and whatnot. But let's talk about what we're on right now, just for right now. We'll get to what you guys want in a bit, but let's just get to this first. All right. I like the little what is it, brush fire figure? I think that looks sorry about that. I think that looks interesting. The Bumblebee looks like he's about to fly. In fact, I think that's a hovercraft. Whoever this is, that looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's not the Optimus Prime. This is a Dragon Optimus thing. Whoever this is, I don't think it's this, but that looks pretty cool. And then Chase over here, that looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, it's probably Boulder or something. I don't know. I'm not into rescue bots, but oh, the Bumblebee Dragon looks pretty good too. I don't know, kind of like that with the little minicon. I think that looks kind of cool. I like him in the weapon mode, and then the wings form a shield. I think that's pretty good. I would love to get some rescue bots though. There's a little ramp thing or a track thing that's pretty cool. It's cute, you know, good for kids. I remember when Hot Wheels tracks were good. I'm sorry, I haven't collected a lot of Hot Wheels tracks lately, but they just don't look as good as they used to. I love these little rescue bots, little flip changer things. I think those are pretty cool. And it looks like they'll be able to flip down and you can race them on this Optimus Prime track that has a way too big Optimus Prime. But yeah, that's adorable. Look at his face too. It's like, give me a cheeseburger. Those two look pretty cool. And yes, Rescue Bots is canon to Transformers Prime and Robots in Disguise. That looks like Stinger to me. Should I buy that just so that I have Stinger? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Rescue Bots. I did see the quick shadow at my Walmart. I also saw the one that looks like a Decepticon. Optimus Prime demands racing. All right. Let's see. What else should we talk about? Okay, Robots in Disguise. Let's quickly talk about that. All right, I'll get to the Warrior Class figures in a second, but first, let's get to the Legion stuff. Let's get to the really small stuff. Cyclonus. I find him hilarious with the arms, but he has some good molding to him. I love the wings. I love the head. I mean, the head looks a little smushed, but other than that, I think Cyclonus looks pretty good, you know? It is just the Legion class one. It is pretty much a remold of either the Windblade or the Starscream, but yeah, I think it looks all right. Let's see. Okay, we got Blur. I know that we've seen Cyclonus and Blur previously, but not actual toys, like the physical toys. I think that Blur looks pretty cool. Oh, no, wait, he is released. Chefatron reviewed him. Yeah, right. Still pretty cool. I do like that. And then we have the Lunar Smash Optimus and Strong Arm, which I pretty much called was going to be the Patrol version of Strong Arm, and it's going to be the Blizzard version of Optimus Prime. So there we go. Blur is coming. I might go mad. Yeah, I can't wait to get the Warrior Blur. But anyways, yeah, the Optimus Prime looks pretty good in the color scheme, and the Strong Arm looks all right, but I never really cared for these two to begin with. Okay, and then we have the Team Combiners, which I'll get to later, because we have the images of the stock photos with all the different alt modes, or not alt modes, but the robot modes, I believe. So we'll get to those later. Oh, there is the robot mode for Lunar Force, whoever. I don't know. I think the dark blue is all right, but I don't really care for it. I mean, I have a Blizzard Strike Optimus Prime. I don't really need this. Don't really see the point in getting it, really. I just don't. They did reveal Windblade, but that's an older figure. Actually, have I talked about that? Let's talk about it for a quick sec. Okay, I already have the Robots in Disguise Windblade. And I think that's a pretty good figure. I didn't think it would be great, but I think that's a pretty good figure. And I bought it knowing that this thing exists, but I want both versions because I love the look of this, but I love the fact that the original one has an actual face to it. And I wasn't sure if I liked this or not, so I just got that to pretty much preview myself of how this is, if that makes sense. But I think this looks pretty good. First up, more paint applications. Second, more paint applications. That's pretty much the biggest thing for this. I'm also getting a message. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, I think Windblade looks pretty cool. You know? There's that. If you guys do not have the mold for this, you guys should. It's I like the Generations one. I'm probably one of the only few people that likes the Generations one, but this one beats it. Like mold wise, design wise, it looks more like a Windblade to me. Once you have the new version, the old version doesn't even look like a Windblade to you anymore. I don't know why. It's just the original one has some nice paint applications and detail, but once you buy the new one, it just doesn't feel like Windblade anymore. Let's see. Okay. And then last but not least, before I have to head out, I'll be back. I'm not doing another live stream or anything like that. I'm not doing a part 2. It's just I got to get something. All right. Thermador. Thank God. We were told that we're going to get Thermador. This is coming out in the same wave as Twinferno and who's the other one? Bludgeon. I cannot wait to get this because it's a blue version of Bisque. I am getting the Bisque figure. He's going to be sent to me by... Actually, he is already sent to me by... Oh God, what's his name? I forgot his name. Ultra Maximus. I was thinking of another YouTube channel, but anyways, Ultra Maximus is sending me the Bisque, so there's going to be an unboxing for that, which is kind of sad because this means that this would be the first wave where I got all the figures from the wave, and I've been collecting Robots in Disguise toys from pretty much all the waves, or at least most of the waves, so that's hilarious. But anyways, can't wait for this, you know? Can't wait to have 2 of these in my collection. I think that Thermador looks pretty awesome. Hello, JJS Gaming. I'm sorry if I keep missing people. Hello, Nemesis Prime Productions. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And I love the detail too. The yellow and the black and the silver looks pretty good. And then the robot mode. He actually has the head that looks closer to the CGI version. If you guys don't know, the Scattershot and Paralon figures that came out don't have the accurate head. The Scattershot, or not Scattershot, the Scatterspike reuses the same head as Quillfire. And then the Paralon is actually, in the show, a Scorponok head with a red visor. That's pretty much it. So, and then with the toys, Scatterspike just reuses the Quillfire head, and then Paralon's got head closer to the Beast Wars version. But this one actually looks like what he has on the show, so I'm pretty glad for that. The guns look pretty cool. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they are the same guns that we've had previously, which I'm fine with. I think the only thing that would make this better if he had the purple claw thing. It's fine if you say hello twice. Hello, Decepticon Almighty 2. So with that out of the way, I think that Thermador is pretty cool looking. He's pretty badass. So yeah, can't wait for that. I'm definitely going to get that figure. Anyways, moving on from that, oh, there's another reveal. We got the Prime 1 Studios Beast Wars Megatron reveal. Breaking news. Oh my god, okay. I'll be right back. I have to go do something. I'm just going to let you guys gush on that. Because that looks awesome. Look at that. Look at the detail on the T-Rex head. Look at the detail underneath the tail. The head just looks perfect. My god. Look at that thing. I'm not into Prime 1 Studios just because it's a little too expensive for me. Plus, also, I need to make up the space for some of these figures, so it's like, this just doesn't work out for me. But this is pretty cool. I do like that. All right. I'll be right back. If anyone comes in wondering where I'm at, just tell them that I went to do something. Tell them that I need to burn children. Yes, okay. All right, I'm so sorry, guys, for the intermission. Damn it! There's a bag there that I didn't know was there until I knew it was there. All right, I'm still on intermission, so 1 sec. All right, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I had to get myself some food. All right. So let's continue talking about what's going on. Let's see. All right. Megatron looks pretty cool, the statue. I really do like the look of that. So good. So good spaghetti. Spaghetti and Megatrons. Just like Mom used to make. Anyways, yeah, this is pretty cool. I love the detail on the upper legs too. I don't know why, it's just so awesome. Anyways, so yeah, moving on from that. Pretty sure everyone wants me to talk about the robots in the sky stuff. All right, so we have the team combiners. First up, Galvatronus. Yes, he is actually canon to robots in the skies now. He went from just being this random combiner thing they threw in to an actual full-size figure now. That's going to be likely seen on the show. I'm sorry, I'm eating at the same time. Now, what's interesting about this is, does this mean that Cyclonus is going to be featured in the series sooner than expected? Because if so, that's going to be interesting. And it comes with a giant gun, which is pretty cool. And it clips onto the side of the hand, so I don't know how sturdy that is. The figure looks like it's got more articulation than we thought, but I wouldn't expect it to have a lot of articulation. It's just how it seems like for the toy. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, so first up we have Cyber Warp. And I love this little thing. I love the fact how it's got like a twin setup thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of makes it a little cheap, but at least you could probably switch the sides, so that's pretty good. Not a flying Viacon like I thought it was going to be, which is unfortunate, but I still like the look of it in a way. Who knows? Maybe that's just what the toy looks like, and in the show it's a flying Viacon. But it's all right. There's Cyclonus. Love the jet mode. I'll give it that. Oh my god, that robot mode just looks. I don't know. Like, it looks kind of terrible, but at the same time, it looks alright. I think it would work for Megatron. I don't know. I really don't know. It's something, I guess. Here's Skyjack, which is basically the reverse version of that, except it has green for the detail instead of yellow. I kind of like that. Kind of reminds me of the two female helicopters from the Victorion set. So there's that. And it looks like you can plug stuff in between his legs. So you have that. You want that. And then we have Tread Shock. I don't know. This guy's kind of cool. Kind of want to see him repainted into a Beast Machines figure. He just reminds me of a Beast Machines Viacon in the alt mode. Like Strika. Yes, this would work for Strika. Not a lot of articulation, but I could totally see Strika in this. Yeah, I get the Power Core Combiner vibe from this. I will give him credit, though. With the Combiner Force series, this and the Crash Combiners actually look closer together than I thought they would look. Let's see. No, don't want to get to Menasor right away. Oh, there he is. Even though he's listed for Menasor, this is it RID gear? Or did they just mess up? Nope, it is RID gear. Okay. Basically the same thing, except it has red instead of green. I don't know. Looks kind of cool. Then we have Menasor. Yes, I don't care if this is simple or not. That actually looks pretty good. I love the hands, love the look. It's probably better than the Combiner Wars. I don't know. And yes, I'll be doing before it's out videos on these two. So if you guys want to see separate videos on that, go ahead. We have Drag Strip. I love that alt mode. I really do. Doesn't look so much like the original Drag Strip. I don't care. I think that looks good. So yeah. The robot mode, not so much, but the alt mode looks pretty good. Then we have Heat Seeker. I thought this was going to be off-road. He looks like off-road, but no, it's Heat Seeker. I think he's all right. You know, I like the truck mode. I'll give it that. Motormaster looks all right. You know, the robot mode doesn't look too good, but the alt mode has something that I really like. It's just, it's weird. It's definitely weird, but it's unique at the same time. So I kind of like that. I like the shoulders. The head is kind of like a drone face to me. I don't know why. Can't get a good view on that, though. Oh, excuse me. Then we have Slash Mark. I think he looks all right. You know, I like the added blue that features that's featured on his chest. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's basically the same figure. And then we have Wild Break, which combines the name of Wild Rider and Breakdown, two names that they couldn't really use. So they decided to give it a whole new character. I think he's all right. I like the orange on the chest, so that's good. Team Combiner's Bumblebee. Looks like a bunch of basic Bumblebees to me. Why are they not adding the black on the Bumblebees? It's weird because he's got the stripes on his chest, but not in the car mode. They constantly miss out on that, and it's pissing me off now. Because he can paint the windows all he wants, but he can't add the freaking stripes? Like, what the hell? I don't know. It's just weird. Okay. I really do apologize for eating at the same time. But yeah, hey, just a reminder, you guys can donate to the stream if you guys want. That's totally up to you. I'm not making anyone do that. You know, I'm not going to constantly remind you on that. But you guys can donate to the stream if you guys want by using the super chat button. But that's all totally up to you. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. But yeah, that's completely up to you. Anyways, the Grimlock looks bad. Look at the head on that. Look at the head on that. That's not good. It's not even decent. Mold-wise, it's fine. Paint-wise, ugh. How hard is it to paint this? It's just bad. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Oh yeah, the feet on these guys remind me of the two Aerialbot figures. So yeah, they definitely remind me of the Crash Commanders, which I think is pretty good. Sideswipe is all right. I like the head mold on the Sideswipe from the stock photos. Other than that, not much to say. He looks better than his Crash Combiner. Strongarm straight up looks like the Crash Combiner, except the alt mode sucks. It's got no paint, except for the sirens and the tires and the windows. That's it. Where's the white? You got a little bit of white there, I guess. And then we go on to the combine mode. And it actually looks pretty cool. I don't know, just something about how Bumblebee transforms into the torso, and then the arms are just simple. The sword looks pretty good, but Grimlock as the legs actually look decent, and I love the feet on this. You know why? That doesn't look too bad. So there's that. If you guys are wondering, I can't eat that later. I just had insulin. I'm a diabetic, so there's that. But yeah, not a perfect toy line. There's some things that I like. The combine mode surprisingly doesn't look bad. I think it's because they don't fuse the legs. But what I really like is you got all these different team combiners with 5. And then Grimlock makes both the legs for Ultra B. They didn't add another character to it. So anyways, we got some images of Croc, Quake, and Topspin. We don't really need to look at that. Hey, we got Transformers The Last Knight figures. Too bad we're not looking at them. Nope, and that's the end of the video. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna take a look at those. Let's see. Which one? Okay. To decide which one we're going to talk about next, the Generations or movie toys, which one are you guys more excited for? The Generations or the movie? And while you guys decide that, I'll take a look at Masterpiece Bumblebee. This is a Hasbro release for Bumblebee, and I don't think they would put it in the Toy Fair unless it was getting a Hasbro like full-size release. Although you could argue that the Grimlock Bumblebee 2-pack from the Platinum Edition didn't get a full release. Then again, this was considered to be an Asian exclusive, or was going to be. And the other one, the 2-pack that I was talking about, was not an Asian exclusive. So we could get this in a full release. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Bumblebee. I really love the look of that. Plus, I love Camaros. Camaros are fantastic. I love them. Don't care what anyone says. I love Camaros. It looks so good. If you look at my Hot Wheels collection, I have a ton of Camaros. I need to get back at buying just Camaros. Hell, I even have the new version. Okay. So you guys really want Titans Returns, mostly. Okay. Well, then that helped decide which one we'll see. All right. Oh, now it's split. Okay. Bumblebee. My God, that looks so good. I know that that's not what it's gonna look like because they paint them up for the toy fairs, but that looks so good, it really does. And if you guys are wondering why is this not like the one we're getting in the last night, this is for the movie 10th anniversary lineup, so it's not meant to be the original. Look at that, you got Hasbro right there. This is not the Takar one, it's the Hasbro. Hopefully. Because let me tell you this, I'm tempted to get it. Really am. I love Camaros, and I think this looks pretty good. If they release this as their big size Bumblebee that they usually do, I'd have no problem with that. Hopefully they don't reissue the leader Bumblebee. I'm just trying to finish my dinner. Sorry, you guys don't want to hear that. But yeah, Bumblebee looks pretty good. I really do like that. Really, really do. Okay. Oh yeah, and hand articulation. It's not a remold, by the way. Anyone excited for the terrible epic movie? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So a lot of you guys seem to be really excited for the Generations, which means that I'll talk about that last. Let's move on to the movie stuff. And I'm actually excited for some of this stuff. Let's see. Let's scroll down and see some of the things that I really that aren't the mainline setup. I'm not going to talk about all the 3-step changers or 1-step changers or the All-Spark series stuff. This is what I wanted to talk about. Dragonstone! Basically, he reminds me of the Predaking, but he's not a remold of Predaking. And he's based on the dragon scene in the trailer, so that's cool. I think he looks pretty badass. You know, he's simple, and it is just a simple toy. It will be about $60 or something like that, but I think it works. The one thing I loved about the original Predaking that this seems to be based on was, yeah, you can tell it's made for kids, and it's definitely just a toy made for kids with a little gimmick. But they still put in the articulation, which I hate about 1-steps and whatnot. They don't put in the articulation anymore. Okay, for 1-steps, I get it. But we had activators beforehand that had articulation. Not the most articulated, but it had articulation. But I do get why they decided to do that. But then we got like 3-step changers and whatnot to where they could add all the articulation they want, and they don't do it. It just bothers me. Sorry guys, I'm so close to finishing my dinner. Come on, get into my belly. Intermission of me slurping up spaghetti. This is the best part of the stream so far, okay? You guys ready? Oh god, that went to the back of my throat. All right. Now we can finally move on to the subject. Yes. Once I'm done slurping. Can someone make a highlight reel of this stream? It's just me slurping up spaghetti. All right, I really do apologize for that. All right. No more interruptions. Dragonstone looks pretty cool. I love the head. It looks like it's got a flappy wing gimmick. I don't like the handle in the back. If there's a way to remove it, I would. But other than that, I think it's fine. And hell, even the handle doesn't bother me. At least I can pick it up and fly it around, so that's pretty cool. My great papyrus! Yeah. Okay. Squeaks looks pretty cool. I love the giant gun that he includes. But he's not worth the $80 that they're asking for. Hell, the Optimus Prime helmet is not worth the $130 that it goes for. If you think I'm lying, I'll just pull it up. Let me pull it up here, actually. Let's see. Toys R Us. See, because it's already on toysrus.ca. Let's see. Oh, did I just pass it? No. I did see it. There it is. 130 bucks. So woohoo for that. Yay. All right. Dragonstone. I think it looks good in its alt mode. Robot mode looks fantastic. Look at that thing. Look at the detail. Okay, some people are not going to like it because of the articulation and it's such a gimmicky toy. But look at the detail on that. That's so awesome. It looks like something from He-Man. And I love the fact that he has the Moana thing hook, which I love that movie, kind of. You're welcome. And you can see the dragon in the background, too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just, this is such a good-looking figure. Too bad for the articulation. Yeah, 130 Canadian dollars. Sound like you just had a stroke. Oh, yay, the Optimus Prime one-step is going to be the same thing. I have the one-step Optimus. That is head-to-toe the same thing. Okay. I am not even talking about mold-wise. The paint's the same. Love the artwork, though. Anyways, yeah, I think that Dragonstone looks pretty good. Again, I like the Moana thing that he includes. Activate Cyberfire. So I guess you're supposed to put in, like, water, and then it would have a light-up feature, and then steam or a mist would come out, or something. But I think that's pretty cool that it includes a little thing in the box that, excuse me, oh, Jesus, that burns out like that. You hyped for the last night? Somewhat. You know, people say the movies are crap, and they are. But at least I get joy out of something from the movies. Like, there's always at least a few scenes that I'm fine with. The rest of it, I don't really care about, so that's just how it is. Like, hell, and even in Age of Extinction, I was like, wow, they brought back a Shockwave design look-alike, and I was just so surprised by that. And the best line from that movie is, how the hell do you say hurry the fuck up in Chinese? Me and my uncle looked at each other like, oh my god, they did not. Anyways, yeah, back on topic, right. Okay, so it is a one-step, so it's probably going to be like the Grimlock. Yay for that. But you know what? It looks pretty good. I'll give it that. Let's see. These are one-step changers and three-step changers and whatnot. We're not going to focus too much on that. There's the Squeaks. There's a one-step Megatron. There's a three-step Megatron. There's a three-step Hound, which doesn't look too bad. These I'm so excited for. Oh, you get a Megatron helmet. That's pretty cool. Not sure why it has the gold on the bottom, but you get a Megatron helmet. Yay, and the Squeaks helmet. Okay, let's talk about these. So the Optimus Prime is the same thing as the very first movie Optimus, which I think is so cheap. The Grimlock in the back, and yes, that is Grimlock. It's just the same thing they used for the last movie. The Hound is new, but the Hound is also kind of crappy looking. It's just a block and kind of reminds me of the Ratchet that came out a long time ago for the first movie. Dragonstone looks pretty good. Actually, he looks a little adorable to me. I like that. Megatron kind of looks like a blue version of the first movie one, but not bad. Okay, let's talk about Barricade. It's just Smokescreen. And while it looks good by itself, as Barricade, no. I see what they're doing for it, but they should have just gave the police labels to Bumblebee and even remolded that at least. This does not look too good. I don't hate it because it's still Okay, when I say it doesn't look good, I mean it doesn't look like Barricade from the movie. But it looks pretty good as far as its own character. And then we have Bumblebee, which I spotted in an earlier photo a while back when you saw all these different toys, the Grimlock. When you first saw the Grimlock in box, you can see in the background there's a Legion Bumblebee. This is basically the same thing we've had before. Drift is new. I love Drift. I think that looks pretty good. And I love the look of Crosshairs. That might just be me personally, but I love the look of Crosshairs. When they showed all these different figures on this big shelf, and you could see a Legion Crosshairs, I was like, that's a figure I'm going to get. Because I actually really like Crosshairs. So, and then we have the Allspark series. Let's move on from this, because I don't care for this. There's a Barricade. Moving on. Oh, I do like the Allspark, though. And there's the Squeaks. Is that a display model? Oh yeah, it's a display model. Okay, cool. I thought it was the gimmicky toy, the electronic one. No, that's just a model. That's what was the last night. These I'm super excited for. Okay, they could just not give us Legends, because why would we buy those except for the Crosshairs? I still think the Hound doesn't look too good either. But you know what? We got this. This is pretty awesome. Okay, we get a black and purple Grimlock that looks like some of the Takara releases of Grimlock. That's awesome. We get Lockdown, so that's pretty good. We get Optimus Prime in the original, or no, not original, but the newer truck mode. Hound, which is probably the best thing. Actually, we could get closer up. Look at that Grimlock. Looks so cool. That is awesome. Lockdown's pretty cool. It reminds me of a bot shot. And these are just little blind bag things. I think that's so awesome. I love these things. I love getting blind bag figures, especially when you know which one you're getting. I know that's kind of redundant, but you know, I don't want to get the same thing twice. But these are so cool. Look at the Hound. That is adorable. The Starscream is actually not bad. That is pretty badass. Don't know who this red guy is. It looks like Stinger, but I don't think that's Stinger. I think that's probably a spoilery character, so they decided not to show that off. You got a little Grimlock in the original colors of the gray, or not the gray, the gold colors. I'm having a stroke. The gold colors. The gold color scheme. So there's that. And then we have the little Sideswipe. And yes, I do know that Walgreens is or Brainstorm is a... Walgreens has the Brainstorm exclusive. Oh, okay. Are you guys having your own conversation in there? That's fine. Red car is the McLaren. So apparently that would be Hot Rod in one form, from what I heard. Sideswipe looks pretty cool. I like that. That is adorable. And then Crosshairs is pretty much, I think, a remold of him, because it has the same transformation. I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. I love that. I would love to see Sideswipe in blur, though. Don't know why. I think that would look so good in blur colors. But yeah. And then we got Megatron. Just a little Megatron. And then we have a Bumblebee, which I don't know if that's fully transformed, but I think that's hilarious. Yeah, it's not fully transformed, because this one is a remold, and it actually has the hood flipped up. But on here, you can see the Hound. A Thundercracker, I think that's a Thundercracker. Not sure who this guy is. It's a purple thing. We got Blackout on the side. Optimus Prime, Starscream, Bumblebee. I think that's the Grimlock. I think that might be Springer right there. But we'll have to wait and see. Squeaks is getting a figure, so that's pretty cool. That looks like it would be Soundwave, but that's Lockdown. Sideswipe. And then that guy. I'm just really excited for those. And yes, we got Megatron. We'll talk about that in a sec. All right. Now we're finally getting into the good stuff. And we're going to start with the bad stuff. Yeah, Optimus Prime is just a repaint. I don't mind. if it's coming out in these colors, because these colors actually look pretty good. Look at the lines in that. That's actually pretty decent. And the best part about this is no yellow windows. So good. That's awesome. If you don't have the original one and you want to get the Takara one, I guess that's fine. This is pretty good as far as what this looks like. But again, they like to paint up the Transformers toys for the Toy Fair, so can't really say that this is what it's going to look like. We got Grimlock, which is a Voyager Class version, and we've already seen this before, but not so much in its Dino mode, and I think it looks pretty good. I know that the Raging Nation, Alex Hughes, said that this was pretty boring, but give it credit. It is like what he has in the movie. Does it transfer into the toy that well? Well, I think it kind of does, because it has the silver, but it also has the darker colors to it. That's just my personal taste of it. But yeah, it's the same thing as what we've had before, so nothing really new. We're getting to Scorn eventually at some point. We have Slug, which is basically just a repaint, and it's brown and silver. I'm fine with my original one. It looks kind of cool, but I'm just so fine with my original one. I think it's because Grimlock is just all gray that they decide, you know what, we don't have to make him purple, let's make him gold. I don't care. I really just don't care for that one. Slash is pretty cool. I'll give it that. I really cannot wait for Slash. Hey, you know the mini Dinobots that are in the that Super Bowl promo? You can use those tiny turbo or whatever they are figures and use them as the Grimlock from that. So that's pretty cool. Slash, I will give it credit. It's not a fantastic figure, but at least this paint scheme works so much better than the green and cyan. That was weird. And I wouldn't mind getting another Slash. You know, apparently they would come in packs, so I think that's pretty cool. I would like to see this in red, though, but I think they didn't choose red to make it different than Dragonstone, so I guess that's pretty cool. Look at Strafe. He doesn't look too bad. He's got that weird blue to him, but that kind of reminds me of one of the Mega Bloks Dragon sets I have. So I don't mind. Look at that. The robot mode looks pretty good. The all mode, I'm not sure. The robot mode, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. It's just the same thing that we've had previously, but I think it works. Should we even talk about this? This is the worst Bumblebee so far. It's just bad. It's just so bad. Why did they do this? It looks like the hood changed. That's it. It's just a repaint of the Age of Extinction Bumblebee, and I love that Bumblebee, but they made it with a crappier paint scheme, and I just don't like it. Now, I think what they're going to do is Bumblebee's going to have two forms. This is the earlier version, and then he's going to have the later version, because we're having two Bumblebees, two Deluxe Bumblebees in the lineup, so thank God for that. In fact, you can see the Bumblebee that I'm referring to right down there. We're also getting a Voyager Optimus Prime for the Premier Edition lineup. That's pretty cool, so finally I can have him and Lockdown go at it. That's pretty much the main reason why I wanted them to make a Voyager Optimus Prime. The sword looks pretty good. It's just simple with its paint, but I think it looks pretty good. Crosshairs, let's see. Okay, there's the Bumblebee, and that looks like what Bumblebee should look like, so I'm very happy for that. The Crosshairs, I think the paint's better in the alt mode for this compared to the last one. It's got more cyan color to it, like cyan, turquoise tint to it, but I don't necessarily mind that. Robot mode, okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh yeah, the spoiler on the back is different, by the way. It's a remold. But as far as this is concerned, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because we've had a Crosshairs already, so I don't need it. But I don't think this looks that bad. I think it needs black hands, which I could swap out for with the Crosshairs I had previously. But I don't think it looks that bad. And, good news, new guns. Those guns are not the same from the last Crosshairs. So that's pretty cool. I hope he has more head articulation than the last one. But, you know what? For Crosshairs, I don't think it looks that bad.
Now we go on to Drift, which has a completely new alt mode. That's good. I love the fact that they gave him a new alt mode, because the last one wouldn't have worked. I think they had to do this, though, because of copyright issues, but I think the alt mode looks pretty cool. Looks so badass. And they have the right paint for it. And it's not like the original Drift, where it was like mostly this dark blue, even though that's not what he had in the movie. He actually has black, so that's pretty good. The robot mode needs more black, though. I will give it that. And it is, for some part, a new mold. But I can see a lot from the original Drift that we've had. But does it look bad? No, I don't think it looks that bad. It just looks like a Halloween Drift, which I kind of like that now. But yeah, it's all right. He gets a new chest. It is definitely a different backpack because the chest doesn't fold down onto him, which I'm kind of disappointed by. But yeah, the legs are... Wait, no, the legs are different too. I'm sure there's stuff in this that's from the original one. I'm pretty sure the arms are the same, up here is the same, and then these wouldn't... Well, they could be the same, actually, but I don't know. Pretty sure the head's going to be the same, the weapons are the same, but yeah, this will be interesting to see. And then we have Deluxe Class Squeaks. Let me tell you this, okay? I want to buy it, but I don't think I'm going to have it sized compared with everyone else. I have my own custom squeaks. I don't need this. And what's awesome about that is so many people were asking for me to give them a squeaks, and I was just like, yeah, but there's going to be a deluxe one or a Legion version coming out soon, so what's the point in doing that? People are going to get it anyways. Apparently this happened. So, not sure if we're going to get a Legion class version of this guy. It would be cool if we could, but so far, don't know. Now, he looks a little odd, but in the movie, apparently he doesn't actually transform. This is just for the toy. Now, when I saw him in the package, I was thinking, wow, they just gave him the robot mode and then the alt mode. That's kind of cheap, but I do understand why they're doing that. Nope, that's a trailer. To reduce the plastic on the figure to make him at least smaller, they decided to give him a trailer, which I really like. I think this toy is going to be fun, though. I know people are going to hate it, but I think it's going to be fun. He comes with an extra arm to hold the gun. I love the gun. I love the trailer, too. We get a better look at the trailer later on, so I'm not going to focus too much on that. Berserker. We've seen this before. You know, Berserker looks all right. Would like to see more black in this. And what's going on here? My God, moving on from that. Okay. So I'm just trying to get to the other shelf. There's Slug, whatever his name is, in the robot mode. I think the robot mode looks pretty good. I like the gold and silver contrast on that, I will admit. The alt mode I don't really care for. The robot mode, you know what, that looks pretty good. It is a repaint, but whatever. I'm fine with that. We're actually getting a lot more new molds than expected. Okay, let's focus on these. Leader Class Megatron will have to wait because we're going to focus on Hound first. Hound. Okay, the alt mode, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I like the fact that he has something to plug on the back so you can attach all the weapons. You can see it on the back of Hound himself. It's just a little add-on thing, but I'm glad that it's not the original Hound, because it is meant to be a different Hound. However, I would love to get the original Hound. I don't have the Age of Extinction version of that. I would love to get it. But there is something that they did wrong that I'm glad they did right for this figure. But the alt mode looks pretty good. I like the guns. You know, I think that's pretty cool. You can attach that to the back of the alt mode. Robot mode is fat. Thank God. This is the only time where I'm happy that someone is fat. That looks pretty good. Look at the detail on that. I still like the guns from the original Hound, but maybe they're giving him different guns in this movie. Oh, geez, what just happened? Okay. I love this thing. I really do. I can't wait for that. I think the head looks so much better on this. I know people like the black beard in the original one, but I don't think that looked too good because you can't really spot some of the detail on that. That looks pretty good. Did they screw up in the alt mode? I don't think they... I don't know. I can't remember. This is the only time I'm happy someone is fat. Brian 2017. But yeah, Hound looks good. You get a couple of extra guns that attach to the bottom of that. I don't know if you can actually remove those. I'm pretty sure you can, though. But yeah, my God, that looks so good. Look at the head. Look at that head. Oh my God, and he's got a belt thing. He's not that fat, but I'll take this over the original one. Oh my God, that looks so good. Oh. Okay, you guys know that I absolutely love Spinosaurus. Those are my favorite dinosaurs. Don't care what anyone says about Jurassic Park 3. They are my favorite dinosaur ever. Just because I love the spines on the back. That was my dinosaur growing up. That was my chosen dinosaur. We're getting the Voyager class version. This is Voyager. This is not Deluxe. It's not a remold. It's a full-on new mold for the Voyager. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. I have the Deluxe Hound. I have the that would be cool too. I have the Deluxe Scorn. Thank you to Mike Mouse 74. Sorry, Mike Mouse 74 for that. But this is so cool. It's so awesome to look at. It really is. It's not perfect by any means, trust me, it's not. But I'm happy. I'm happy with it nonetheless. It's just got this spiky look. Look at that robot mode. Complain all you want about the detail in some of the Dinobots, but that looks closer than the original Scorn. Look at the skirt piece things. That helmet looks like Stan Smith from American Dad. Look at the chin. Unavoidable chin move. I mean, my God. He still has the tail arm. Scar articulation. Look at the hand. The only problem that I have with it is the arms on the side there. That's it. That's really it. Other than that, and maybe the face is a little too big on the chin. Other than that, I mean, my God. Some stuff from Wonderfest has pics on TFW. Some of them are cool stuff. I'll take a look at that in a sec. If I don't, then remind me. Look at that silly picture. Yeah, you know, it's not perfect. I'll give it that. But it looks good to me. I really do like that. Moving on from this, what is that? Is that Cogman? I don't know what to think of that. Part of me is like, oh yeah, that's pretty unique and looks kind of cool. Part of me is like, what the hell? I really don't know what to think of that. I honestly am flabbergasted. I love the wings, I'll give it that. But look at that head, it's just weird. Yeah, that's Steelbane. I know it's Steelbane. But like, what? I mean, it's so hilarious, so goofy, but I love it. Well, not goofy, but just weird looking to me. I mean, I don't understand where they're going for, but it's weird to me. It really is. Look at that head. It's just got a potato for a nose. That looks good. That looks real good. Look at the head. Look at the detail on it. That looks incredible. I hope that this guy is a Prime. I want him to be a Prime. I really do. Can someone repaint this into Alphatron? My God. If you give him a new head, he looks like the Transformers Prime Alphatron. He's got the shoulders for it and everything. My God, this thing looks gorgeous. Look at the detail. Look at this. That's so awesome. Transformers: The Last Knight. This is the last night. Oh, we figured it out. Okay. Look at that thing. The silver on the chest, yeah, that bothers me. Other than that, don't really care. Think it looks good. Oh, look at the wing. Look at his stance, too. Like, I know that's just posing him, but look at that stance. Yes. We're on to Leader Class Megatron. Look at that thing. Oh my God. It's not going to be painted like this, I'm sure of it. Like with the white detail, that's just to make it stand out. Oh my God. I'm blown away by this. I am legitimately blown away. And I totally understand if people don't like this. I do. I'm blown away by this. First up, he includes 2 of these fire pieces that you can attach to the back of the jet mode. And yes, it's a Cybertronian jet. That's awesome. His weapon is mother-frickin' awesome. Look at that thing! My God. Look at the detail on that thing. Like, yeah, it's picked out in paint for right now, but look at the detail on that. Nice Decepticon logo on the side. Look at his head. That is evil! And then you can probably close up the face mask thing. They don't really show photos of that, but you could probably do that. This is the Leader Class version. Megs looks like the most awesome amalgamation of movie, Jetfire, and Cyclonus. Yeah, actually, you know what? Someone make this in purple. Call it Cyclonus. My God, that would be so cool. Skirt pieces. Yes, look at that weapon. It's got a W on it. Why? Look at the flame piece. Let's see. That's the jet mode for the Voyager, but we just passed the... Sorry that I'm going through all the photos. I'm just trying to find... There's the alt mode. It looks like a sword. It looks like the hilt of a sword. That is so awesome looking. I know the wings are small, but my God, does that look so good. Look at that thing! And then the entire front part forms this fusion cannon that, yeah, it's probably a little too thick, but looks good nonetheless. The cockpit opens up, that's so cool. Has no real reason to open up, just an added gimmick. Just look at that thing. Look at the detail. Yeah, it's so Cyclonus, I have to agree. That is like Cyclonus. My God, that is... gorgeous. Now I'm just trying to get to the Voyager. There's the Voyager. And yeah, it's a little downgraded, but I don't think it looks bad either. Like, that looks pretty good too. People, like, I wanted the Voyager 1 to go with the Voyager Optimus Prime, because that's one that I want to get so that I can compare with Lockdown. And if I get that, then I want this included with the Optimus Prime. But I think I might have to get both. I'm not sure which one is the better figure. I feel like the Leader one's going to have the most problems, and then the Voyager's going to be the better one, sadly. But who knows? Yeah, I do know that it has a big chunk of gold. And yeah, it's a lot like the first movie, Megatron, but it's got enough differences. Oh my God. That looks good too. Oh, Hasbro, why you gotta make me have choices? Oh my God, look at that thing. That's freaking unbelievable. Look at the armor that pops out so that you can have some more articulation. Look at how this shoulder is different from this. And it's perfect because the little spike on the top reminds me of the Generation 1 Megatron. Like, there's so much from the original Megatron. You can see the cannon is hung on the bottom of his arm. I don't know if you can move that. But hell, even from the bottom of the arm, I think that looks cool. In fact, that might be a little better, in my honest opinion. Wouldn't get in his way. You can still have it turned to the side. Yeah. Oh my God. And he still has the weapon. And it still looks good. Look at the red detail on his head. That is so cool. I am really just... Oh, the back. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at the sides here. I'm sure you can wrap that around his head. I'm sure you can. Oh my god. Yeah, you can see the robot mode, but like it's an alien gent to begin with, and two, at least they took the time to move some stuff around. I mean, his legs are probably just folded up, but at least he doesn't look like he's just in robot mode with wings now, like the original Megatron for the first movie. My god, that is brilliant looking. Look at that. It forms a cape. Oh my god. So it's safe to say that I'm pretty excited for some of these figures, you know? I really was not expecting much to come out of these, but we're getting a new Hound, a new Scorn. I don't care about the Slug, I'll be honest. We're getting a new Bumblebee, by the way. I have to bring that up. I know we got pictures from Wonderfest on some Transformers stuff. I'll get to that, too. But let's go to some of the official photos, because we got a new Bumblebee showing up, and hey, we got more stock photos too, so that's pretty good. Slash, you know, looks pretty good. Rift looks all right. I'll give it that. I really love the alt mode on that. Yeah, just, I'm not sure how I feel about that. There's Squeaks, and there's the little base that the trailer transforms, and you can plug the arm onto his little tiny arm to give him his gun, which it looked like you can plug the gun into his hand, but you can also plug it onto his hand. Like, you can have him hold it or plug in the back section to it, so I'm not sure. He looks a little angry, too. I hope that his eyes can rotate to show a little more expression. But yeah, this is pretty cute. I love the trailer. It's got a little stand to it, too, so that's pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, God. Yes, it is deluxe. Okay. Steelbane just looks badass. Look at that thing! Still not sure how I feel about the Dragon mode. I will admit, the Dragon mode looks better in that image. You know what? Actually, from this image, I can see what they're going for, and I think the back section is one leg, and then the front section is another, so that's pretty cool. Grimlock looks alright. You know, I missed out on the Voyager. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. First up, I just want to point out that the legs transform differently than any other Bumblebee, which I'm so thankful for. And second, thank God for this. I have no reason to get the other Bumblebee except as a joke. That's it. This Bumblebee, oh yeah, I want to get it. That looks so good. So good. Look at that thing. Look at the feet. Look at the head. Look at the chest. It's got a cannon arm, which I don't know if you could plug that on. If you can, then yeah, I'm definitely getting this. Yeah, that's just... I mean, still, my Bellblade's Bumblebee is probably going to be... that and the Age of Extinction one is probably going to beat this. But still, this looks pretty good. I just... Man, the alt mode looks perfect. It's just beautiful. Crosshairs. Okay, what I love about Crosshairs is you can see that the rubber pieces that hang off the side of the car bits, it doesn't have to hook up into his chest. So that's good. You know, that was a pain in the ass. So they do listen to us. But I'm hoping for a little more black in this, but if not, there's still some things that I really like about this. See ya, Sasha Langley. Okay. I want to remind everyone that you can donate to the stream. No one has yet. You don't need to. You know, I don't want to constantly remind you guys. I don't want to be that channel. But you can donate using the Super Chat. If you guys really want to, you can donate anything from like $1 to $5, $10, whatever, how much you want. And basically what it is if you want to use the Super Chat, your comment will get highlighted for a certain amount of time. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Jetfire 48, but like, I'm okay, good. You're not wrong though. I'll give you that. But oh, fight me, Bumbles. That's a quote from another video. Yeah. I'm so glad people like that quote. Anyways, so Super Chat is basically just you can comment and your comment will be highlighted, but you donate to the stream at the same time, which is pretty awesome if you guys go ahead and do so. If you don't, that's fine. You know, I understand why, but if you guys really want to, that's fine too. You're probably gonna go. All right, see you, Decepticon Aiden. All right, Strafe looks pretty awesome. That's the Leader Class Megatron. Looks pretty good. Not so much from these stock photos, but still looks pretty good. This is probably closer to what we're going to have. T-Fan Page 1, I'm your #1 fan. Thank you for that, Olivia. That does mean a lot. It really does. But yeah, you can also plug the sword on the top there. You can have the fire shooting out, which is pretty nice. Someone donates and installs. You know what? That's fine as long as they donate. And yes, you can unplug the weapons onto Megatron, on Hound's guns from the bottom, and just have them off to the side or as separate guns. I like the weapons from the last Hound. I'll give it that. But you know, this is still not bad. I missed out on the Voyager Hound. That still looks so badass. I really want someone to make a Cyclonus out of this. I'd rather probably the Voyager one to be made into Cyclonus, just because I like the size of that a little bit more, but I don't know, the Leader Class would work too. And there's the Scorn. Still, I love the Scorn. I think it looks pretty cool. Big fan. Everyone's saying they're such a big fan. It really does. It's really appreciated, honestly. All right, let me, because I forgot to plug this in again. There we go. Okay. And there we are. Yay! All right. And then let's see. Okay, so we just go back to the original images. Let's see. What else do we have? Did they add photos to this? Nope, it's still the same. And okay, so this would all be the same. All right. And I'm just going to go to Cybertron for a quick sec. And let's see. What do you think about the direction that Hasbro's going so far? I get where they're going for with some of the simple Transformers. It's just some of it I don't really enjoy, just because I don't know. It's like I said earlier, there's too many simple Transformers. If they want to make the main line simpler, I get it. But you know, they already do that, and then they add on it 1 steps and 3 steps, and then other little Transformers that just aren't really necessary, you know? Because, like, I get that the idea of giving Transformers to kids, but if they're going to get out of the 1 steps, they're probably going to get into the main line after that. Just like Transformers Animated did for Activators. Like, Activators was such a big thing, but the reason why the 1 steps don't do so well compared to the Activators is because the Activators were just a simpler and quick little gimmick thing that was a simpler version of the Deluxes and Voyagers and whatnot that you would get for animated, which wasn't bad. You know, that was a pretty cool thing, because at least kids would have, oh yeah, I forgot about Overlord and the Generations. I never talked about that. We'll go to that in a sec. But yeah, it's just, if they're going to do a simple line, that's fine, but it's just they do too many simpler ones. Voting ended, Primal won. Okay. One Victory Saber, or not Victory Saber, Wing Saber, but yeah, okay, Primal won. That's fine. There was a lot of people who were pushing for that. Okay, let's move on to this, because I almost forgot. All right. So we got a couple of 5-packs, and yes, these are 5-packs because you can see 4 figures in the lineup.
And then there's another Headmaster being thrown in. You want Deathosaurus? I thought Deathosaurus would be cool, but I'm not sure. Anyways, so here we go. Here's a bunch of Transformers that are coming out for a 5-pack. And here's another bunch of Transformers that are coming in for a 5-pack. First up, we got Legends Fastlane, which has the spoiler on the back of the head. Not sure how I feel about that. But I think he looks kind of cool. He looks a little stocky to me. But I don't think he looks that bad. I actually really like the style they're going for. I just hope that they make the other one to go with it, too. But I think this looks pretty good nonetheless. I like the head detail. The alt mode is actually pretty fun. I do like that. I think it looks pretty cool. This is the reason why I'm getting the 5-pack. It's just this. It really is only this. You guys know that I like Brainstorm and Blur. Like, I really love those figures. Thank you so much, Larry Hankins, for the Brainstorm. But I really wanted them to make a Nautica for the longest time. And yes, it's just a remold of a previous figure, but I think they did a very good job with it. The alt mode looks pretty good. I like that. You know, she mostly retains the same parts from the Blur figure, and then she's just got the little booster thingies and a different head. It's still not bad, though. Like, this is pretty good. The robot mode really works for it. I think the robot mode really does look good. Yeah, once again, she's just a remold from the Brainstorm figure, but I don't think it looks bad. If you guys have the Blur and Brainstorm, you guys are pretty much just wanting this. You're probably just drooling over this, because I know I am. But yeah. The only retooling is the fans and the head. It's still a remold. Yeah, it's just so awesome to look at. Just so cool. Just so cool. This is the main reason why I want this pack. Hey, Jetfire48, what's this one called again? I'm just kidding. Thank you, Fame Lord. It's actually a good name. Thank you, Flame Lord. I'm so glad that people do enjoy my content. That's why I make content, is so that people can enjoy it. But I'm so glad that a lot of people are also tuning in to hear my opinions about all these Transformers. I think that's pretty awesome, because I did this, you know, I did all these TF Talk videos talking about the movie stuff just as, like, to see how it is, but a lot of people seem to like it. God damn it, Brian. Yeah, this is, there was a lot of confusion between who this was, and I thought it was going to be Nemesis Prime, but that wouldn't have explained the red on the front, or Scourge, because I thought that the blue was going to be the teal color, but no, it's the blue. So this is the G2 Laser Optimus Prime. Thank you, the Silp. Or the Slip. I think that's your name. Can you do your voice, your Shockwave voice? Okay. Well, all I could say is the G2 Laser Optimus Prime is not me, so therefore it's a bad figure. While Nautica is not me, it's purple, so I can accept it. It gets a 5 out of 10. Okay. So, you suck and you have no life. I bet you don't have a job. You're unemployed. Yep. You dropped out as well. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, Laser Optimus Prime looks pretty cool. I will give it that. I love the stickers on the chest. I think that looks pretty cool. I love the detail on this thing. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if the stickers were is like that on purpose or they messed up, but it looks like honestly just detail. I kind of like that. I love the red on the front. Nautica equals sex, brainstorm sex change. Yeah. Which, by the way, I need to get the Generation Skids now. But yeah, the alt mode looks pretty cool. And then you have the plain mode to go with it. This I'm excited for. Because I love, absolutely love, damn it, absolutely love Six Shot. You're actually one of the only people doing coverage. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, this is so cool because I love the 6-shot figure. I think it's probably one of my favorite figures so far from 2017 that came out. That I've got. Although, with that said, 6-shot is the only 2017 figure I've gotten so far because my Walmart sucks. And I can't head over to Toys R Us anytime soon. But I'm doing some coverage stuff. I'm hurt. Oh. I don't have the hot rod, no. I can't find him anywhere. It's weird. It's February, and so many people have already gotten theirs from like months ago, and now we're already getting like wave 2, and it's like we got that in January and February. It's like, what the hell's going on? Anyways, Quickswitch is so awesome. He's not exactly like his Generation 1 version, but you know what? I'm fine with this. It still transforms into the 6 modes. I still like the look of it. I love the red. I love the cyan. I love the white. You know, it is a weird color scheme to it, but it looks pretty good. I'll give it that. You know? At least for like something that looks like a Japanese figure. That new Megatron is lit. Yes, I will agree. Both of them. The leader, yes, especially the leader, but I like the Voyager too. Tidal Wave. I really was hoping that this was going to be the green, black, and purple. Don't know if anyone else will agree with me on that. I just prefer that version of Tidal Wave, in my honest opinion. But this looks pretty good, actually. It looks probably better than Broadside in this color scheme. I didn't really care for Broadside too much. This looks pretty good, actually. And all you need is the naval ship mode. You don't really need the jet mode, although he has the jet mode for it. I will admit, though, the planes look like little tiny spiders. Tidal Wave with his Super Link colors, remember? He is Shockwave in Japan. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. You know, I really do like the look of that. And then you can see in the back, you can see a little Headmaster guy. Well, in the other pack, with the G2 Laser Optimus Prime, Quickswitch, Nautica, and Fastlane, you also get, you can see it right on the top here, you also get an extra added Headmaster to the lineup. The Headmaster for this set is Rodimus Prime that you can attach to the Hot Rod, which I think that is pretty good. With this other pack, I can't remember the name of the packs, that's Thunderwing's head. Okay, so this is the Siege of Decepticon, or sorry, the Siege on Cybertron pack. What's up, T-Fan page? Hey, Caden. Okay, so that's what this is. I can't remember what the other one is. But anyways, yeah, I think Tidal Wave looks pretty good. Pounce, they need to make a wingspan. I don't care if they don't make the other one that goes with Fastlane. They need to make a wingspan. They really need to. Look at that thing. It looks so much like the Generation 1 version, and I know that because I have the G1 version of Wingspan, although it's it came from like a garage sale and doesn't include the parts. I still have the majority of it, and that looks like the figure itself. I'm super excited for that. I really hope they make the Wingspan to go with it. Look, oh my god. What you guys need to do is go look up the original Generation 1 Pounce and Wingspan, because that's this, pretty much. This is just it with new articulation. That looks so good. So awesome, and I hope they make a Legends Wingspan and whoever goes with Fastlane. And then we have Metalhawk, which I was not really expecting, but they are making a Metalhawk, and it's a repaint from Trigger Happy. That is awesome. That is badass. Look at the gold. Look at the blue. Look at the red. My God, that looks so good. I love it. I love it. You know, the alt mode is kind of whatever because the gold is a little more sporadic, but the robot mode looks so good with that. So awesome. Oh, God, look at the head. Look at that head. Oh my god. I know it's a Titan Master figure, but that head still looks amazing. That impresses me. And then, okay, so in the other box, you can see the G2 Laser Optimus Prime at the bottom. I thought that that was the Power Master Optimus Prime, and they were re-releasing it with the God Ginrai so that they can combine it with that, or they're just releasing that for the Hasbro lineup. Apparently, I was wrong when I said that this box art was the Power Master Optimus Prime. Even though we're getting the Power Master Optimus Prime. How lucky was I with that? My god. Yeah, I know it's a Ginrai, but it is basically Optimus Prime. Or Ginrai, or whatever you guys want to call it. The God Ginrai, that is fantastic that we're getting that in a nice pack. And it blows my mind that these packs are really good. Like, they're not combiners, obviously, but they're really good nonetheless. And I really hope that it's not like an Asia exclusive, or if they're Toys R Us exclusives, I'd be fine with that. I'd still buy them. Trust me, I want to buy these 2 packs. And I don't mean 2 packs like 2 packs of figures. I mean these 2 separate packs. Because this is just so good. It's probably better than any of the combiners that came out. I'm being honest with you. I don't care for some of the combiners. You know, the Bruticus looks cool. I never got the Computron. Victorion looks all right. But this is way better than those. And yes, that is the Japanese version of Optimus Prime coming to Hasbro. Magnus Prime. BBTS and Toys R Us exclusive Ginrai set is BTS, and Nautica set is Toys R Us. Okay. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Actually, no. That okay. For the Nautica set, I would buy that from Toys R Us. Okay. So I can totally skip out on this, although I really want it for the Pounce and the Metalhawk. The other pack is the one that I really wanted. Are you going to get the Nintendo Switch? No, not really. I'm thinking of a Titan Master Combiner. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, okay. So Nautica's getting released in the Toys R Us set. Okay, so there's the Thunderwing figure. I'm fine with that, to be honest. I'm perfectly all right with that because that was the set that I wanted. Look at that. You get a little bit of gold right there. I think that's gold. That's probably the lighting, actually. But you know what? That looks so good. I love that. That is so awesome. Does he have the chest, though? I'm not seeing that chest thing. Oh, yeah, he does. So good. And he comes with appropriate guns, which I think they were used for the Blitzwing or Octane. I could be wrong about that, but it looks like those weapons. Hey, Jetfire 48. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I'm gonna say that's Windblade. There was a huge thing. There were a couple of people telling me that this was actually misfire from the first photo we got from the booth. They were telling me that that is not Windblade. Even though I was pretty sure that it was Windblade, people were telling me it's not Windblade. It's Windblade. And I know it's the figure we were looking at because there's Twintwist right beside it. Shut up, Brian, damn it. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. It's just I found it it wasn't even just you. It was a few people telling me that that's not Windblade. Trust me, I was wrong on a couple of things, like the Optimus Prime, thing. I was wrong about that. The Power Master Optimus Prime that we saw for the picture, the Blitzwing, the whatnot, were all wrong. The Octane was wrong for me. So my dog is watching this too. So yeah, it was blurry. Yeah. So we both got stuff wrong. I'm not saying I have a problem with that. That's fine. Everyone does make mistakes. We were both wrong, okay? We were both wrong on a ton of stuff. Or not a ton of stuff. You were actually more closer to being right than me. But, yeah. So this is Windblade, which is it has slight molded parts from Highbrow. Just a few. The tab thing for the cockpit to sit on the back, that is reused. I believe the landing gear is reused. The waist that goes in is reused. I'm not getting Windblade. There's a lot more new stuff going on in Windblade than you might think, and it looks a lot better than paint-wise, the Robots in Disguise and the Generations one. Well, maybe not so much the Generations one. Actually, yeah, it looks better than that because the wings have red, but the red doesn't oversaturate it. The wing, or not the wings, the swords are a little weird for me, but I kind of like the wings, or swords. Why do I keep calling them wings? The swords look fine for me. And you can combine that and put a Titan Master in that. I think that's interesting, but also unnecessary. Yeah, I guess. I call them retools anyways, because, well, they took an original toy and they just, well, technically it is retool, because retool doesn't necessarily just mean they remolded it apart. Retool could also mean that they took pieces from the original one and retooled it with other stuff, you know? They rebuilt it. So, yeah. But anyways, with that said, I do like the look of Windblade. I love the head. That's a headmaster. I love the look of that. So, yeah, pretty cool. I do like that. And yeah, her waist thing, the little extension thing for the transformation is popped out. I'm not sure if that's because it's not supposed to for the transformation. Oh yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can push that in, so it's not as weird. But I think she looks really good. I think she looks so much better than the Generations one. I like the Generations one still, but I think this is way better. I'd say the only thing I would do is probably give her the Generations weapon. That's pretty much it. Thank God. This was a figure that I was hoping they would do. And they did. Twintwist. I'm so glad that the headmaster for Top Spin is not this guy. And we're actually getting Twintwist. Look at that. He looks so good next to his brother. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. The swords from the last one, okay, they're painted well, but I'm not sure. Oh my God, Twintwist. I cannot wait for this. I never got the third-party Top Spin and Twintwist, so I'm really excited for this. The white is so good, and the blue is pretty awesome. There's Top Spin, by the way. You can also see Croc and Cup. Hey, who's that? Yep, that's Blitzwing. Ha 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 ha! Someone was arguing with me that we're not getting a Blitzwing and an Octane, you idiot. Here's a Blitzwing. And it comes from the Megatron. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I can see where people would hate the 5-packs, but at least those are figures that I really do want, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, that's. I want Shockwave as a leader, because we got the Soundwave, we got the Megatron, we got the Starscream. Give us a leader Shockwave. Anyways, especially if they make him a headmaster, I think that would be kind of cool. Anyways, Blitzwing just looks amazing to me. He really does. I think this looks so much better in Blitzwing colors than it did from Megatron. Megatron was a little plain. This one just pops a little more and actually really works. I love the headmaster too. I think that's pretty nice. The jet mode is so good. I love the purple. I think that's pretty good. I love how you go from, yeah, it's got a lot of tan too. Yeah, it's got a lot of purple. The sword can plug onto the bottom, which is pretty cool. Good. I really do like that. Oh my God, that is a Blitzwing. That is a Blitzwing worth getting. I kind of wanted the original Blitzwing from Generations. I have the double dealer, but I wanted to get the Blitzwing. Now I have no reason to get it. I think I'm gonna get this. And then with that said, I want Hasbro to release 2 Titan Masters that look like the other 2 faces. You get the red Arnold Schwarzenegger face, and then you get the crazy face
from Transformers Animated. I think that would be so cool if they added that to this figure. It doesn't have that, which I'm fine with because the original Generation 1 Blitzwing didn't have that. It was just Animated that did that. But I think this looks pretty good too, nonetheless. So yeah, that is so good looking. So good looking. 6-shot. I want to skip Overlord for right now, even though he looks really badass, and I can't wait for that. Octane! Woo! And it's not the same weapon that Optimus Prime had, but still, Octane! New chest. Looks so much better. New head. Looks awesome. I probably won't have those little spike things popping off from the sides, but I don't think that looks bad either. Just so good. Let's look at the jet mode. Look at that. Look at the wings. I believe the wings are different too. That looks so good. So good. I would like to see a little bit more black into this, but you know what? I think for what it's worth, it's fine. I kind of want the deluxe one, but I think I'm going to head over to the Voyager one. I almost bought the deluxe Octane, but then I decided not to, and I'm so glad I skipped out on that. Look at this. That's all right. It will do for the tanker mode. I think Optimus Prime's tanker mode looks better. But yeah, that looks so all right. That looks so all right. You can quote me on that. Hashtag looks so all right. Robot mode looks so good. So good. Look at that head. That is Octane's head. That is Octane's head from head to toe, and I can say that because it's a headmaster. Yeah, he's got the shoulder things off to the top that the Optimus Prime had, but you could fold those away if you want, but that would get in the way of the wing, so I'd probably fold that up. He's got this nice gun with him too. Oh my god. Honestly, Warpath is the main Dinobot, which I feel shouldn't be a Legends. When? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, moving on from that. That wasn't awkward at all. We have Overlord. Look at that jet mode. It is different from the one that comes with Sky Shadow. It's got a lot of remolded parts, a lot more than I expected. Look at the chest. Look at that. Look at the jet mode cockpit. Look at the turbines on the side. That looks so good. So awesome. I love that. And the cockpit is different too. That just looks so good. Then we also have, come on, show the tank, or did I just miss out on the tank? No? Show us the tank. Show us the tank. There it is. The tank is a little stocky, and I think they're just reusing the same one from Sky Shadow, but I don't mind. In fact, you can see the legs between Sky Shadow and Overlord, and they are basically the same. But that is so good looking. I love the purple gun, too. I love the blue. I love the cyan. Love the gray treads. Just so cool. It's very bright with its color scheme, but I think it looks pretty good. Oh my god. Okay, so it wasn't the chest, what I was talking about earlier. It's got these little flaps too, which I hope you can at least store little headmasters inside that. That would have been kind of cool. But as it is, that looks really good. They remolded a lot more than I thought. And I don't know if this is correct. Let me go get him. Oh, I don't have him here. But the head looks so much like the 6-shot figure. I don't know if anyone else is noticing that. Maybe it's because I have the 6-shot, but the head looks like 6-shot. Not the headmaster itself, but the helmet around it looks like the same one from 6-shot. And the flaps do open to fit headmasters. So cool. 6-shot was one of the biggest figures that I got for this year so far. I mean, you know, including some of the other figures that I got that don't really come from 2017, but I still got in 2017. And I don't usually buy a lot of the bigger ones. I usually buy deluxes and whatnot. But
I think Generations has a lot of good sets, box sets. They have that Titan figure Trypticon that I really want to get. And then there's this guy that I always wanted them to do. And they're finally doing it. So I'm pretty happy. I'm probably going to save up from the toy fair, see what I can get there. But I think I'm definitely going to save up for some Generation stuff, some new stuff. Yeah, the helmet is a bit meh, but I don't know. It just... Let me go grab Six Shot for a second. Let me just do that. Da-da-da. Oh, okay. Ow! There was a box in front of me. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the top part of the head is nothing like the Six Shot, but it is very similar to it, like the front part. And then same thing with the bottom part of Six Shot. It's not the same, but very, very similar in both heads. Because you got that headband thing for Six Shot, and then like he has two things on the side. But I wonder if they did that so you can swap in the headmasters, because I noticed that you can't plug in every single headmaster into Six Shot. There was one that I did, and I regret doing it. I think I put in... Oh, no, wait. No, it wasn't Six Shot. I put in the headmaster for Sentinel Prime into Galvatron, and I couldn't get the Sentinel Prime helmet or head back out for whatever reason. Just something with the post just didn't really work. But yeah, the same thing with Six Shot. Like, if you ever get them, don't swap in all different headmasters, because one, it's really hard to get out for some of them, because all you can really do is get your fingernail and push from the front of the head, and two, some of them just don't fit for whatever reason. But anyways, yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. I love how it actually forms a shield. The cockpit forms a shield instead of just having the gun thing from the original Sky Shadow. I didn't like that too much. It just looked like a little drone that he was holding onto. But this looks really good. I really do like that. Okay, is there anything I missed out? Octane, Blitzwing, we already talked about. Oh, there is one more thing. Okay, so we have Seaspray. Yay, I almost forgot about Seaspray. Don't know why he's got the little weapon thing on the top. I guess Braun really inspired him to have a box weapon thing. I don't know. But I am so glad they're doing Seaspray. So freaking glad they're doing the Seaspray. Oh my god, this is a figure. This is long awaited, you know? I love my Hunt for the Decepticons one, but this is just beautiful. I love the look of it. I love it. And it is a Legends class toy, so it will fit into scale with all these other mini bots I have. Just so cool. Look at the little guy. I even like the weapon. It looks like some laser scanner from Walmart. It just... It looks so good. I love the head. I love the little things on the top. I love the feet. Oh god, the feet. Oh. Alright, and then we got Ramhorn, which is just a repaint of Shuffler with a new head. I think that's fine. I actually kind of like the new head. I like the... Is the turret different too, or is that just the head too? Either way, I think that looks pretty cool. The headmaster looks alright. I mean, it's all orange, but I think it looks alright. Oh, there's another look at the guy. He doesn't have toes. So yeah, I wonder if they're just gonna try and alter the other alt modes to make it different, but I'm not sure. I mean, he does have the same tank mode and wolf mode. Also, there's the Rodimus Headmaster, if you guys are wondering about that. So you can swap that to the Hot Rod, I guess. That looks pretty good. I can't wait for this pack, especially for Nautica and the G2 Laser Optimus Prime. That is going to be so cool. Was it? Did they have? Okay. And there's the Thunderwing head. I think that looks all right, but I'm not sure who to put that on. Maybe the Overlord. I don't know. And we get a Cosmos. We get a re-release for Cosmos, which isn't much, It doesn't come with the payload figure, but I think it's all right if you guys missed out on Cosmos. I have Cosmos. I have no reason to get it. But, yeah, pretty much just Cosmos is a re-release of, hey, if you guys missed out on Cosmos, there you go. And yes, Nautica is in the box set. But we're also getting Kickback, which they didn't focus on. I'm pretty sure that's a new Kickback. Let me actually go get Kickback and Cosmos and see if I can spot any differences. Let's see. What they really need to do, in my personal opinion, what they really need to do is a Legends class reflector. I think that would be pretty nice. Let's see. Okay. So the Skrapnel, I'm pretty sure, is different because I'm seeing the arms are differently colored than the body, but they're the same as for the toy itself, the one that came out earlier. So I think that's going to be this Masterpiece Dinobots just confirmed. Really? Huh. There was also confirmation that we are getting the other Dinobots in Generations, which is about time, because those are figures that I wanted ever since they made the classics Grimlock. But anyways, I do think that Skrapnel is going to be a re-released figure. And then as far as the Cosmos is concerned, I'm not seeing any differences. Now, it's probably not going to look exactly like this. Maybe it is going to be slightly different. But the one thing, actually, you know what? I have noticed a difference, and it's very slight too. But because payload doesn't come with it, he doesn't have the white plastic that connects to his head. So in the new Legends class one, the white plastic that holds his head is red instead of white. That is basically the only difference that I'm seeing between the toys. Yeah, where's the confirmation? I don't know. They should have made a Rumble and Frenzy. Yeah, you know what? They should have, and they should have released those in the box sets instead. I mean, I get why they decided not to, because there's a difference between... it's hard to explain, but I see why they released the Flare whatever guy, the red car guy, and Pounce in the box sets, because if they release those for the basic Legends class, then some kids are going to say, well, those two are the exact same just from looking at it. So I do get it. I cannot wait for the Leader Class Megatron and new Bumblebee model. Thoughts on those two? I already talked about those earlier. Leader Megatron looks pretty cool. The Bumblebee, I cannot wait for from the newer movie one, not the Age of Extinction one. Hello from Canada. Hello back from Canada. I'm Canadian. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? I don't think there's really anything to talk about. Oh yeah, someone wanted me to talk about WonderCon. Let's see. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the Dinobots as in the original, like, okay. You know what? I knew this was coming too. And actually, that would fit the slot because
we got confirmation that we were going to get another Transformers Masterpiece figure, but it was unnamed. This would make sense, actually. So we are getting Dinobot. That's so awesome, and I hope they make the Transmetal Dinobot too. That would be so cool. Hell, we got Cheetor and we got Dinobot. They could do it. I think that would be pretty cool. All right, Wonderfest has some stuff. Apparently, we have to talk about. Let's see. Okay, we got these. Okay. Okay, we got Optimus Prime, and he's a giant statue. I'm pretty sure they're not selling that, but hey, that looks cool. And then we have the original Bumblebee too. Hey, Megatron looks pretty impressive. That is the Masterpiece Optimus Prime, if I'm not correct. I swear to God, I'm not having a stroke. If I am correct, and that looks pretty good. Look at the weapons too. And the faces, that's pretty awesome. I do like that. There's the Leader Class Megatron. My God, that looks cool. That's probably closer to what we're going to get for the movie. My God, that still looks impressive. And yes, he's got face detail. I thought he had the face mask, but no, they don't show that. Ooh, that looks pretty good for a statue. Got Ginrai. Or Godmaster, Bomb Master, God Bomber, I don't know. Hey, Ultra Magnus colors. And we got this. Yeah, we got this. Looks pretty good. Cool. All right, there's some of the older stuff. We know about the Bumblebee, which looks a lot different than the last one we got. So maybe this is a different one. Who knows? Look at the Megatron. Oh my God, that is so badass. We got the movie The Best Ironhide, so that's pretty cool. The movie The Best Ratchet. We got the Human Alliance Soundwave without the Human Alliance stuff. And we got a Voyager Starscream. Ruination, yes. We got the Strafe that has transparent wings. I didn't see that coming. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't like the heads on that. I still say that the best heads for Strafe was the first one. Not sure how I feel about the head on that one, too. Cheetor! I'm sorry that I'm going so quickly on these, but it's been a long day. Really do like Cheetor. Grapple looks pretty cool. And we get Shockwave on the side. I have that figure. Yay. Alright. And then we get Leo Douche. I'll call him Leo Douche for right now. I think that looks pretty cool. Hey, here we go. We got some Takara Berserker guys, and that looks so much better. So much better than the Hasbro one. My God, that looks so good. The Bumblebee, the Bumblebee still sucks. Slash looks pretty the same. Grimlock looks a little bit better with the silver. There's the movie The Best Optimus Prime. And we're going back to the original photos. So that's pretty much it on the very first day of the Toy Fair. There's not really much more to say. If anyone has any questions about anything regarding the Toy Fair or anything like this, please comment already. Please, now. Do it now. All right. I'm sorry if this stream hasn't been the best, though. I know that some people are not going to enjoy the stream, especially when I'm talking about the super chat that you can do. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, it is how it is. You know, we are doing a Transformers Insane Asylum episode where we're going to talk about the majority of the Toy Fair stuff, but I want to get through everything as soon as I can so that you guys can get my thoughts on that. And because we have the stock photos, I will be doing some before it's out videos, but probably not today. This was fun having a discussion with a bunch of other fans. I'm really surprised by how many people showed up for this. Like, I really am. Thank you so much. Wait, I have to do this. I want to see.
I have to see if we got to it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can we get this? Like, I'm wondering if we can get this before the cast ends. I'm wondering if we can get 5,000 subscribers before the cast ends. Let me just swap this over to this side so that you guys can see the chat. That would be so awesome if we can get this. 5,000. Oh, then someone unsubscribed. Updated every 2 seconds. Count displayed on YouTube. Okay. And then someone subscribed. I guess someone's trying to test that out and trying to mess with me. Oh, got another sub. Thank you, Jelly Lad. Sorry if I messed up your name. All right. And so, see, people keep messing with. You guys are fucking with me. Oh god, I knew this was a bad shot. Anyways, yeah, we'll just show it anyways. I want the cassette repaints. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. You people, fuck. Oh god. Hey, we got another. Oh. Someone keeps doing it too. Who keeps doing that? Okay. Oh, we got 5 away. I'm not gonna count it every time it goes down. So, all right. Let's actually see if we can get 5,000 subscribers within the next few minutes, because that would be awesome if we could get my reaction to how many subs we get. Anyways, we broke Brian for a moment, yeah. Hey, we got another one. We are 4 away from getting that 5,000 subscribers. That would be so awesome if we could. That would be so awesome. And then someone just unsubscribed. Okay. Oh, 3, 2. Okay, no one constantly mess with me anymore. Let's see if we can get this. All right. Okay, if we can get to 5,000 subscribers, then you can mess with me. All right, we're 2 away now, which is awesome. I can't believe that. Because with that said, like, yesterday I went up like 25 subs in one day. I don't know where that came from. People keep doing it. When you use all 5 of your accounts to subscribe, but it's no use. I just want to see if I can get to that number before the stream ends. Okay, any questions? I'm gonna stop focusing on when people mess with me or anything like that. Okay. What can I say about the toy fair? Oh, we're 1 away. All right. Fucking sub are all. No. Believe in yourself. I believe in Cheetos. We are, holy crap, 1 away. 5,000! And then we went back down to 4,000. And then 5,000! Yes! 5,002! Oh my god, that is awesome. Wow. And it's funny, I just caught when it said 5,002, so I have that photo now. I have that photo locked in forever now. Let's see. There we go. It's my photo now. Yay! So, and then 5,000 again. My god. Guys, that is awesome.
I did give you guys permission to mess with me after that now. Holy crap! Just going backwards. Okay, now, okay, let it be at 5,000. Oh, damn. Okay, 5,000. Now let's see if we can get everyone to just suddenly unsubscribe from this channel. You guys can resubscribe, but I want to see everyone unsubscribe and see how far down we can go. But what are your opinions on the new Titans Returns figures in general? I think the new Titans Returns is pretty good. I love Titans Returns as a whole. I think it's so awesome. You know, I think it has a very fun and enjoyable gimmick. Oh, we're damn it. Congratulations, question mark. Yeah, that's the yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You know, I think it's a very fun, enjoyable lineup. Pretty sure people are getting sick by just watching all the numbers go up and down. Come on, everyone, just unsubscribe from me. Oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, I think that Titans Returns in general has a nice gimmick. I love it's, you know, I started during Transformers Cybertron, so it's like it feels like the Cyber Key gimmick just done better, in my personal opinion. Because I think it's so awesome how they all work with each other, but they also don't just work in one way. Like, they have little posts so you can add the figures to certain places. You know, you got the base mode so you can play around with that. And then you just have the cool basic Transformers that everyone seems to love. So, I really do appreciate that. You guys have subscribed to my channel. 5,000. And yes, I have evidence of it, so you guys can unsubscribe all you want. There is evidence. But yeah, it's a really cool lineup. Robots in the sky. So yeah, with that out of the way, yes, I heard about the Power of the Prime stuff, Optimus Primal one. So with that out of the way, I don't think there's much more to say. Who's hyped for MP Dinobot? I am. Hell yeah. Can't wait for that. Do you think they will get to a leader class Rodimus Prime? I would love them to do a Rodimus Prime leader class, but I think I more want a Voyager because we have more Voyager Megatrons and Galvatrons. So there's that. It would be kind of cool, but I think a Voyager would work. I'm fine with the Deluxe. At least we get a different headmaster to go with it in that huge pack. So there's that. Anyways, I want to hear your guys' opinion. Okay, if you were to choose 3 things, and if you want to say like the pack, one of the 5 packs is one thing, that's fine. Or if you want to go from one figure from the 5 pack, what's the top 3 or top 5 Transformers that you are excited for revealed from the Toy Fair? We got the Leader Class Megatron, the Voyager Class Hound, Voyager Class Scorn. We got the Deluxe Class Steel Bane or whatever it is, Bane Steel, something like that. The new Deluxe Bumblebee. We got the any of the Robots in Disguise combiner teams. We got those mini turbo things that I really want to get, but I think they're going to be a little too expensive. I feel like they're going to be like $5 for each, and I think that's going to be a little too much, but I am getting a few if I can find them. Hell, I'd probably get the whole lineup despite them being probably expensive. I don't know, I'll probably have to wait for a sale. Yeah, there's Octane, Blitzwing, Metalhawk, Optimus Prime Ginrai version, Laser Optimus Prime, Overlord, Nautica, and whatnot. I think for the ones that I'm mostly excited for,
I can't really do a list, but I'll just say the figures. It's Nautica, Megatron, either the leader or the Voyager, doesn't matter. Nautica, Megatron. I am really excited for the Scorn. I think the Metalhawk looks cool. And the Overlord looks pretty cool too. But I also like the 6-shot repaint because that's... For those people who do not have 6-shot, go get 6-shot. It's a really cool figure. All right. I want to see everyone now subscribe because I want to see how high it was at. Because now I'm seeing that when we go up and down, it's like it used to be around 4,996 to 97. Now we're teetering with 98, 99. So I just wanted to see exactly how much we can get, just for right now. But yeah, oh yeah, Trypticon is pretty cool. Is what they're calling the Ginrai in the 4-pack. Technically, it is a 5-pack because it comes with an extra bonus headmaster with it. Although that's not so much a the 5-pack. It is technically. And if you want to get technical, I think it's like more or less an 8-pack because you have the extra headmaster, you have a Legends toy, and then you have 3 others that have headmasters. So that's 5 figures or 4 figures and then 4 headmasters. So yeah, that's about 8 figures. 8 figures in 1 pack is a lot. And then you have the leader class ones that transform into bases. I mean, yeah, you can transform 6-shot into a base. If you guys do not know, I have a video on how to make 6-shot into a base mode. So you can get them into a base mode or you can get them in the tank mode. Doesn't matter. Either way, you can still swap the heads between all of them and you can put them in the base modes and whatnot. So that's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be so cool to get that Optimus Prime and have all these headmasters already in the pack that you could just have them hang off of. That's pretty cool. Who wants MP Beast Wars? Yes, we need more MP Beast Wars. What we also really need is more MP other stuff. Like G1's pretty cool. Beast Wars is pretty cool. I would love a Jazz, but and a Hound. I know there's third-party ones out there. I just want to see an official Jazz and Hound. After that, I want to see them do Armada, Energon, and Cybertron stuff. They're already moving on to movie stuff. I really want to see them do a Masterpiece Megatron from Armada. I don't know if anyone else wants to see that. I also want to see Generations take on Armada, Energon, and Cybertron again. Like, they focused a little bit on Armada, but I don't remember them doing any Energon or Cybertron figures. I would love for them to do some Cybertron stuff, though. Titans Returns Jazz would be... Oh, God, yes. From the Chrome Dome figure, maybe? I don't know. That would be so cool. Yes, MP Unicron Trilogy. Masterpiece Robots in Disguise Megatron, maybe. Yeah, if you're referring to the older Robots in Disguise, yeah. Do you think we'll get an Power of the Primes figure reveal? I think we might get one, but I'm not sure. Probably won't be till like the summer, till we find out more about the Power of the Primes. Apparently what it is, and I predicted it was going to be, apparently it's going to be, they're kind of like Target Masters. They transform into little guns too, but they're about the same size as the Headmaster stuff, so the good news about that is they could still remold some of the Headmaster stuff and reuse them, like the Legends Bumblebee and whatnot. They could still use in the future toys, even though, of course, that doesn't really say much. I mean, they could just reuse it and not have any Titan Masters. It's not like you need it for the toys, but like for the other deluxes and whatnot, you can still. There's still a reason to have those open sections for the Headmasters and whatnot. But apparently they're going to be Micromasters, from what I heard. And you're going to get more bases. It seems like we could, for the Voyagers, get some bases or whatnot. I would love to see them do Target Masters, but with the Deluxe classes and Voyager classes,
it's not the Transformers figures, like the 6-shot, the Optimus Prime and whatnot. It's just bases. I don't know. That might just be me, but I would love to see them do Deluxe Class bases, Voyager Class bases, Leader Class bases, Supreme Class bases. You know, I would love to see that. They don't have to do that for Legends, but you know, for anything else, there's MasterCard. Do you think there will be an RID Scourge / Nemesis Prime? I'm not sure. I think Takara would do it, but we're already getting a laser Optimus Prime from the 5-packs, so just doing Micromasters isn't entirely a good idea. I don't know if I can agree with that, because Micromasters was like Micromasters to me. I don't see them doing them just randomly. I feel like it needs to be in a sub theme, like Combiner Wars Titans Returns. If they're not doing it for the next ones, I would love to see them do it for something after the Power of the Primes, because you know we're getting that trilogy treatment, but what's going to happen after that? Are we just going to get Generations in general? Which I'd be fine with, but I would like to see another sub theme that's not part of that trilogy, just for Micromasters, you know? 5,000! Alright, let me close out of that, because it's making me sick watching that go up and down. Anyways, so yeah, let me just refresh to see if that's all the news, and I'm going to hang up for the day. Has to be Dinobot, and oh, what's this? Oh, that's just Rescue Bots. Let's see. Windblade! Alright, so I guess that's it. Thermador is still cool. I love that. Yeah, with that out of the way, trying to remember where I had the Ghoul hangout. Thank you so much to anyone who decided to comment in the chat. And I'm sorry to, oh God, we're going into the void. I'm sorry for mentioning about super chats. It was just something that I was trying to help. So there's that. Anyways, let me know your comments down in the comment section below, because once this video goes live, we won't have the chat on the side. So there's that. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. Thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. Can't believe I got that number. That is so freaking awesome. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that. That is so awesome. Anyways, yeah, once again, I thank you so much for checking out my videos. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I thank you guys so much for checking out my videos. You guys are the best. You guys really prove to me that I'm doing something good. You know. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Come on. Stupid thing. Oh yeah. I'm working on a custom ground pounder. Bye.